a face versus face. But is it? Because the road to WrestleMania has just got wild. WWE Elimination Chamber 2025 had some shocking moments, some insane action, and a few things I didn't expect to be happened. So it's your boy Connor Talks Wrestling, and we're going to break down some of the things that happened last night at Elimination Chamber and see what's my honest thought of the whole show, with some interesting matches coming up at WrestleMania. How I'm going to do my honest review, my honest thoughts, is I'm going to do it in order of the segments, aka matches that happened in order. So let's start off with the Women's Elimination Chamber match. So the Women's Elimination Chamber match started with Naomi and Liv Morgan, which I actually really liked. I think it should be like that, where it should be like two people starting in the ring that has like one of the most storylines together, if that makes sense. Because obviously with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez storyline with Bianca Belair and Naomi at the moment, it only makes sense for them two to start in the ring. But it should have been either Liv Morgan and Naomi should start, or Naomi and Bianca Belair start. So yeah, so I'm happy with Naomi and Liv Morgan starting in the match together. And here's a shocking moment that actually happened, which a lot of people did predict. I probably should have predicted, but I forgot to actually put it in my video. But Jade Cargill actually returned last night before the match. Well, technically the match started, but the cage was still open. So like that let Jade Cargill came from all down the ring, all the way to the ring, which everyone thought she was going to go after Liv Morgan because of the storyline that's happening at the moment, where Jade Cargill was out with an injury, and everyone was blaming Liv and Raquel Rodriguez, but Jade Cargill actually came out and attacked Naomi. So we've left quite a lot of people like shocked. Well, not people, I would say more Bianca Belair was shocked because she was like getting emotional about it, that she was attacking her tag team partner Naomi, because obviously Jade and Bianca are tag team as well. So it's like that, it just raised a lot of questions really. Like, was Naomi the one that attacked Jade? I guess we'll find out when Jade Cargill will tell us in later shows down the line. But my thought on this match with Bianca Belair winning it, to be honest, she was the last person I would thought would win this one. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, my predictions more like, well, my video of my prediction was more about who I wanted to win personally. But to be honest, I expected anyone but Bianca Belair to win that one. I don't know why. I feel like she had her time recently with the championship, so it's going to be interesting now to see what happened with that storyline, with also having a storyline with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. So I don't know if they're going to plan on having two different storylines with Bianca Belair, which I don't know if that's going to work, but we have to see, to be honest. It could work and it could not. We'll just have to see. And then next match was the women's tag team match, and Tiffany Stratton, and Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Now, I actually predicted this one correct, with Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus winning. Like I knew it would. However, I did predict that Candice LeRae would have been pinned, but I got that wrong. Nia Jax was actually the one that got pinned. Insane, I know. She got pinned by her former tag team partner, Tiffany Stratton, the champion. See, I knew Tiffany was going to pin someone, but I thought she was going to pin Candice LeRae, not Nia Jax. But Tiffany, she is definitely one for the future. Like, one of my best parts about this match was, honestly, the spine buster from Tiffany Stratton on Nia Jax. Like, you gotta have some good strength to be able to spine buster Nia Jax, and I didn't realise Tiffany Stratton had it in her. I didn't realise she had a minute in her, but she is a very strong woman that clearly can spine buster Nia Jax. So I think she's, like I said, she's definitely one for the future. If she can do that to Nia Jax, then she can just do that to anyone. So let's see if she actually holds that title for a longer time. Now moving on to the Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens match, which I also predicted right with Kevin Owens winning, which, to be honest, I always thought he was going to win it, but I do feel bad for Sami Zayn because, I don't know, I feel like it could have gone either way in this match based on what happened in it. It wasn't like an all-out one winner in Kevin Owens. It was just back and forth. Easily any of them could win. Sami Zayn looked like he could have won at one point. Kevin Owens looked like he was going to win at one point, but ultimately Kevin Owens did win at one point, giving him the victory. But however, this is what I didn't like about the match was, well, after the match he obviously went out, Kevin Owens, he was walking away and then he turned back. Looks like he wants to do some serious damage to Sami Zayn. He was about to do it, and I didn't like it because I didn't want Sami Zayn to get hurt, because I didn't want him to potentially ruin his career by being hurt. But luckily, this man here, Randy Orton, returned after Kevin Owens trying to snap his neck. He returned to save Sami Zayn, and there was a brawl happening, and then all of a sudden the security got involved. I actually did want to see Kevin Owens get RKO'd from Randy Orton, but instead Randy Orton RKO'd all of the security basically. So yeah, so it was good. I think it might have been one of my favourite matches of the night. Probably the favourite match of my night because it was actually a really good match. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Now let's move on to the last match that happened at Elimination Chamber, the men's Elimination Chamber match, which was honestly very good. Like, at least everyone in that match actually was in the match, unlike Naomi. Like, she didn't really have a match because she just got injured straight away and got stretched out. So realistically, it was only a 5-woman Elimination Chamber match. But this one, men's, everyone was in it. It started off with Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, which again, based on storyline, makes sense because with their rivalries together, Drew McIntyre hates Seth, Seth hates Drew hates basically everyone anyway, so no matter what, Drew McIntyre had to start for me. It honestly, to be honest with me, I actually predicted every single pod that opened. Like, it just, I don't know, I felt like all the younger wrestlers was going to come out first, and they did, and left all the older one comes out after. AKC and Punk, John Cena, they came out at the end, which makes more sense. All the younger one came up before, makes more sense. But yeah, let's break this match down. So basically, I actually got this one wrong again. So it looks like I've got both of the Elimination Chamber wrong, because I predicted Seth Rollins was going to win, because I actually really wanted Seth Rollins to win for some reason, because I feel like Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes again would have been quite a good match, because I felt like the others wouldn't make sense at this precise moment in time. But he lost. John Cena won, which everyone would be happy about, and I think now I'm happy about too, based on what happened next, which I will talk about soon. But yeah, let's break this down match a bit more. Me personally, I was very disappointed that Drew McIntyre was eliminated first. I mean, I know he's got this thing going on where he loses matches in, well, what he believes to be, he basically believes he was being screwed by the WWE with the way he's been losing recently, which makes sense. Like, he just got pinned first by Damian Priest. Basically, he didn't really got attacked much. He didn't, like, Damian Priest didn't use his finisher, no one used his finisher on Drew, just a roll-up pin basically, and Drew McIntyre got eliminated. I didn't like that part, because for me, Drew McIntyre should have went further into the match. to really showcase his dominance, but he didn't. I don't know why WWE did that, but hopefully there's going to be more to the storyline with Drew McIntyre, which hopefully we'll see in the future. So yeah, with John Cena winning the title, he does in fact go on to WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes, which is a face versus face. But is it? Because the next segment after, Cody Rhodes came out to obviously face John Cena. To be like, yes, I'm the champ, you're against me. The champ is here. You see, you get it? I used John Cena. Yeah, whatever. But then The Rock came out, obviously wanted some answers from Cody Rhodes. And honestly, I was very shocked at this whole moment. Like, I knew Cody Rhodes was going to say no. It was inevitable. Like, Cody Rhodes would never sell his soul to The Rock. But, oh my god, I did not expect that to happen. John Cena sold his soul to The Rock. Heel turn from John Cena. Like, I knew there should have been a heel turn between those two to make it more sense at WrestleMania. I didn't expect it to be John Cena, but I didn't expect it to be Cody Rhodes either. So, but yeah, John Cena just demolished Cody Rhodes at the end with The Rock's help. Madness! I didn't expect that to happen. Like, you got like two of the biggest stars in the show as heels. I think personally, with this heel turn, John Cena will win that WrestleMania. To have his final WrestleMania moment, to have his final title moment, would just be perfect for him at this time. WrestleMania will be John Cena's time to reclaim his title and probably lose it sooner than you think, because this is his last time and this is his farewell tour to claim that title back. Let's look back on what we just broke down. Let's look at what potential storylines could happen. With Bianca Belair one, I have no idea. I really don't know what storyline's going to happen there. However, Rhea Ripley did come out, Io Sky did come out afterwards as well. And if you didn't know, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky at Monday Night Raw for the title. So Bianca Belair will be up against Rhea Ripley or Io Sky. And for me personally, I don't know if it makes sense for Bianca to go up against any of them. But like I said, it's going to be a new storyline. I'm just excited to see what storyline that's going to happen. And then obviously there's the new storyline in Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. I'd like to see what happened next with those. I reckon this is going to be a long rivalry that will end probably at WrestleMania. Well, I wouldn't say long. It might end at WrestleMania, but it might end a lot more later. Who knows? But I reckon Randy Orton and Kevin Owens got to have a match at WrestleMania. Now, the one I'm actually most excited about is the storyline between John and Cody Rhodes. With John Cena obviously turning heel, there's endless opportunities of storyline that can happen. I reckon this storyline with basically John Cena joining the authorities, it's going to be an interesting one. I always enjoyed those type of storylines with obviously when Seth Rollins was part of the authorities. I did love that segment. And I feel like that's going to be sort of the same segments that's going to happen with John Cena, but it could be obviously with a slight twist. But yeah, I'm excited with that storyline. Overall, it was a very good Elimination Chamber. Definitely worth the watch if you want to watch it, if you haven't done already. I really enjoyed it. All the action was great. The segments were great. The final boss moment was great. I think it was all good matches with some disappointing twists, but you can overlook that disappointed stuff with all the good things that happen in the matches, which obviously overweighs the disappointments. So yeah, definitely I will say probably an 8 out of 10 rating from me personally. Obviously this is all opinion based, but 8 out of 10 I think is fair because there were some disappointing elements in the whole show. At that point of the episode where I will say, do you agree with my thoughts? What is your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. What's your thoughts about this Elimination Chamber? What you want to see happen? What you thought should have happened and all that stuff. But yeah, so It's been your boy Connor Talks Wrestling, and that's my honest report, view, thoughts, whatever you want to call it, on Elimination Chamber. Please like, subscribe, comment, and do all that great stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.